It's a touching story in the Financial Times about something most of the fashion world would barely notice. Cairo's master tailors. These are craftspeople whose skills have been passed down for generations, making garments by hand with precision and deep cultural logic. But as with most traditional skills globally, today that tradition is at risk. Rising costs, modernisation, and a lack of apprentices means these ateliers could vanish. And that struck me personally because when I was last in Cairo, I had the great privilege of being measured and fitted for my first tailor made galabeya and tunic in the traditional Egyptian way. A way of working, by the way, that's over 100 years old. To me, it felt like Savile Row met Cairo, a place where measurement, proportion, and human skill matter as much as anywhere in the world. And interestingly enough, the FT reports these makers are struggling to keep the craft alive. Not because the demand is gone, by the way, but because the willing hands to do the work are. And this is exactly the crossroads fashion finds itself in today. Luxury houses everywhere talk about craft. They celebrate in campaigns, but the business of craft can't survive on romance and marketing alone. It needs apprentices, infrastructure, customers willing to wait, and a culture that values process as much as product. Now, Cairo's tailors remind us that, well, critically for me, that craft isn't a boutique talking point. It's a cultural and economic system. If we confuse heritage with sustainable craft, we risk losing both. My only advice for upcoming creatives and new designers and nascent brands is to make sure if you're going to honour craft, you do it with intention, not nostalgia. I'm Jalil, and this is how fashion really works.